The Twitter and Elon Musk drama seems to have been stretching for a very, very long time. Now, recent updates indicate that the man might buy the social media platform after all. Phew. But of course, as one would expect from Musk, there are still a few tricks up his sleeve. In today's video, we'll be telling you all about what the billionaire is up to and what he plans to do with Twitter. First up, here's what we know. The multi-billion-dollar deal that's been in the pipeline since April finally seems to be reaching its conclusion. This is certainly some good news for Twitter executives, since they've been after Musk for quite some time now. But seems like he's going to change the social media app quite a lot to fit his agenda. That's right, the billionaire is actually going to use Twitter to fulfill his super app plans. Sounds interesting, doesn't it? With this new twist, it appears that Musk's original trial against Twitter would not be happening as scheduled. And if you've somehow forgotten what the whole mess was about, then let's jog your memory. The billionaire was actually being sued by the social media platform for backing out of his deal. It seems like Twitter's legal team was trying to force him into buying the platform. By going back to his original deal, Musk is actually doing himself a favor. That's right, he's avoiding all that courtroom drama that would have cost him a lot of time and millions of dollars. Okay, now that we think about it, maybe it wasn't a very wise decision, since such a bizarre and high-profile trial would have easily been turned into a Netflix series or a film even. That definitely would have been extremely profitable. Up next, was going back to the deal a wise decision for Musk? The lawyers of both sides have been involved in some pretty heated arguments ever since Musk announced that he was backing out of the deal. It was reported that this deal was going to be a huge problem for Musk, since it wasn't economically sound for him any longer. So there's a huge chance that going back to the original bid might cost him a fortune that he can't afford. But here's an interesting point. If you've seen our coverage of the deal over the past few months, you probably know that the case wasn't going too well for Musk. In fact, his chances of actually winning were pretty slim. And well, that's no surprise, since his defense wasn't strong at all. If we were to describe it in one sentence, we'd explain it as a series of excuses loosely strung together. Well, thankfully, Musk's team finally saw it that way as well and decided that it would be much better for their client to go back to his original deal. Following up, here's everything we know about the deal. Musk currently serves as the head of both SpaceX and Tesla. And with this Twitter deal drawing to a close, it seems like he'll be adding another job to his resume. The billionaire has stated on several occasions that he's pretty excited to create X, the everything app. And the new updates in the Twitter drama have everyone thinking that he might be using that platform to fulfill this dream of his. Well, whatever the outcome may be, one thing is clear. This idea actually means a huge deal for Musk, since he's already got a lot on his plate with his other companies. Not to forget the series of wild and bizarre lawsuits the man seems to be involved in all the time. Musk even took to Twitter and clearly mentioned that buying the platform was definitely a step towards the creation of X. And even though the creation of the app might take years, but whatever the billionaire decides to do with Twitter would give us a clear idea of what we should expect in the future. The news of Musk's deal revival came after Musk's deposition for Twitter's trial was delayed. This delay, it has now been explained, was actually caused by Musk going back to his original deal of buying the social media platform at the price of $54.20 per share. Now, what is this super app going to be about? Alright, so the idea of this so-called super app is still pretty much in its baby stage. But from the information Musk has shared in his interviews and other media appearances, we know what he wants the app to look like. It's actually very interesting to note that he's taken inspiration from China's WeChat app. He's also suggested that this venture might just end up being the next big thing for US venture capitalists who are looking for things to invest in. Musk really wants this new app to be as futuristic as possible. He's mentioned that he wants X to focus on a plethora of things, including but not limited to different payment systems, messaging, social media, and much more. Up next, what can we expect now? So it looks like the courts have given Musk till the 28th of October to close this deal, and if that doesn't happen, then the two parties will have to face each other in a trial. The billionaire has previously cited a range of issues that kept him from honoring his end of the bargain. These excuses were pretty bizarre at some points. Musk at one point said that some whistleblower concerns were the main reason why he wasn't buying the app. After this, leaked text messages showed that a possible World War III also had a huge role to play in the possible termination of this deal. And one last reason that we'll mention here is him throwing a tantrum over the lack of transparency shown by Twitter executives when it came to spam account data. But things seem to have changed. Instead of hanging on to these issues, Musk is now focusing on creating the X app with the help of Twitter. Of course, some people have expressed concerns that maybe buying Twitter would actually slow down the process as compared to building the application from scratch. Musk, however, confirmed that Twitter could probably accelerate the creation of that app by 3 to 5 years. But he did mention that there was a possibility of him being wrong. Well, it seems like the billionaire is all set to take over the social media platform, but that doesn't mean he can do that alone. Luckily for him, Changpeng Zhao, the CEO of Binance, is sending some financial assistance his way. Following up, let's look into this investment. Zhao is famously known as the outspoken CEO of Binance, and right now, he's taking over headlines again with some latest news regarding his company's investment. The CEO announced that his company will be allocating a sum of $1 billion for investments and acquisitions in 2022, and quite a hefty sum of this budget will help in financing Musk's Twitter takeover. Well, this might seem like a golden opportunity for the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, since he only has till the 28th of October to finalize the deal. Zhao has recently announced that he was looking for real products, which would be used by real people. Well, if that's the requirement, then Twitter would definitely be the perfect investment for the business tycoon. And as for Musk, this offer might just be his saving grace, since he plans to buy Twitter for a sum of $44 billion. So any assistance he can get with that will definitely be helpful. Moving on, is this investment a wise decision for the company? Well, we'll just have to wait and see how things turn out for the social media platform. And as for Binance, well, they seem to be doing pretty well for themselves. The company had set aside a sum of $140 million to spend on projects and investments. But as of right now, this sum has increased to $325 million, while the company is currently focusing on 67 projects. So that's really good growth. And when you realize the fact that this came in the middle of the severe downturn in the crypto market, and wow, seems like the company has a pretty good strategy in the works. Lastly, what's next for Binance? Well, it seems like Zhao has a plan in his mind. He's come forward saying that NFTs are here to stay and that they'll be used for a range of things. Well, it seems like he and Musk share similar ideas regarding this, since Musk also plans to do something like this with his X app. If there's anything we know for sure, it's that the partnership between Musk and Zhao is going to be a huge success. Apart from Twitter, Binance also plans on investing in the media company Forbes and has plans to test the waters of the gaming industry. That's a wrap for today, folks. Hope you liked the video. What do you think of Musk's decision to revive his Twitter deal? Do you think he'll finally buy it this time around? Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more awesome videos like this. See you in the next one with the latest updates.